Come in. Updates. Shocking updates of mohbad. Updates. My people. mohbad updates. Shocking updates, my people. This matter is taking U-turn. Wait, did it change or did not change? Let me see something, I beg. It did not be that it did not change. It did not change. Update. Let me check and see something. Update of mohbad. Come in. Thank you for coming. Update is here. Shocking update of mohbad, my people. Why didn't this change? Update is here. We have an update that we're supposed to tackle, my people. Update. This happens when you're not seeing what you're doing. Okay. Update, my people. Update is here. We have an update. Welcome. Welcome. We have an update, my people. Enough is coming up from this whole matter. Thank you for coming. Thank you for, oh my gosh. Thank you for coming, my people. We have an update. I'm trying to do this well. Update, my people. Welcome to our live stream. Oh, okay. I will do it later. Something I want to do. Okay. So, my people, we have an update. There is an update. We are going to watch mohbad's case in the turn upside down. You people remember yesterday? I don't know how many of you watched yesterday when commissioner and everybody come outside, come talk, say they don't, hey God, there is a lot to talk about, but let us watch some videos and then we start analyzing each and every one of them who they watch. We go dey analyze them. As we dey watch them, na so go dey analyze them. I go bring Dr. Kemi Lawyer, her own video. People will watch it and people will say what, listen to her very well concerning mohbad's matter. Now she bring out, come talk everything. People know that that woman is an investigative journalist, as she call herself. So let us watch her video. Before we continue, let me bring out her video. Yes. Let me bring out her video so that people will listen to what she said. And let me hear from you guys as well. If you people really, if the thing where she talk, if the thing enter, make una talk am now. Then we'll go bring another video, make una watch. This whole matter, there is a lot. When we say a lot, there is a lot. There is a lot going on.
documents about this case, everything, and it was impaired. They mentioned that in the press conference. What happened was that at the end of the concert, mohbad was hot. I mean, he was, CPO called it hyper used. We have consistently told artists that they don't need to perform. Some artists said they need it to give them the energy. And I've spoken to mohbad on October 5th, 2022, this time last year after the fight, and he told me he used Molly a lot and tramadol. Now, whatever was in his system reacted badly with ceftriaxone, an antibiotic, which is like basically broad spectrum, kills a lot of infection. As they were leaving the concert, mohbad wanted to stand in the SUV. They hired a Jeep, and the Jeep owner rented that Jeep for them. He wanted to stand up at the back of the Jeep and wave to the fans. The area boys surrounded the car, the fans surrounded the car. With the area boys, you can't leave until you give them money. He wanted to do that, but Prime Boy did not want him to do that because it's dangerous. We've seen politicians, Indira Gandhi, even the Pope. Anyone can shoot you for standing on top like that. So Prime Boy told him to get down. So he punched Prime Boy. He wanted to see his fans, everything, and it was impaired. They mentioned that in the press conference. As a result of that punch, Prime Boy had to punch him back. This is the situation in which, this is the reason why I said Prime Boy should never have talked to TVC, because now he has created a profile for himself. Imagine him going to get a visa now at any embassy. Stuff is on TVC. It was not necessary. Everything the police wanted you for, you should have gone in the police with your lawyer and talked, not to the media. Now that's there forever. Poster, wanted, 1 million. You can explain that at the embassy, but all the interviews was not necessary. So at the end of the day, it's like a police officer. I've seen it many times in America. A police officer is trying to subdue somebody who's drunk or somebody who's high, and that officer doesn't have a weapon. Imagine, the person that punches the officer. Without a weapon, the officer obviously will call for backup. Okay, that's not the regular. Most officers have weapons. They have the condo baton. So what the officer will do is to subdue that person by punching them back and subduing them. And that's what happened. So Prime Boy literally punched mohbad back to get him down. So now he got down, and mohbad got angry and left the SUV, opened the door and came out of the SUV and punched the SUV. No, please, you have to see the pictures.
No, so angry. Now, Kemi, this thing you are saying, can you prove it?
No, it's not about proving. I was in the press conference live. He showed the picture. CPO showed the picture, and I'm trying to reach Shawore now because Sahara reporters are the only ones I follow. That picture was shown in the press conference, and the whole reporters we have in Nigeria. If I was in that press conference physically, I'll say, CPO, please, can you leave that photo on the table so we can all come and snap it one by one? I saw it. What mohbad did was when he now opened the SUV, they said he punched directly into the SUV, and the driver called the owner and said they've punched the cow. The part where he punched was where the window, when you are standing outside an SUV, somebody's in the back seat, you want to squeeze them. They will wind down. At one point, the window will go inside the car. When you want to wind up, the window will come back up. That place where the window now becomes part of the car, metal and glass, that's where he punched. So his hand was completely bleeding and damaged. He punched it hard. You have to see the picture. So that's why I said I'm trying to reach Sahara reporters, because somebody should take that picture inside that press conference and post it online. They will do that, but let's just see. If not, I would tell Ben Hyundai. I've been on the phone, messaging with Ben Hyundai for 12 days. I helped the police a lot in this case. Now, what they now did basically was they rushed him.
Ante ti, un reto, un ascenso, inmerso en tu universo.
Boom. He was going to go to the hospital. He said he did not want to go to the hospital. mohbad went home. He did not go to the hospital. When he got home, he wanted to be treated at home. The bleeding was really bad. Bad. When you're bleeding and you're losing blood, you're slowly. Go to the hospital They said he refused. His whole family wanted him to go. He refused.
How come we didn't hear this part of the story? Are you sure
Because
of this?
Because it's an investigation and it will be compromised. Even me, I heard some parts of it and I couldn't say anything. See, the people say, oh, Cubana hasn't talked. So is quiet. Everybody, they were all there, 26 witnesses. Even Bella, remember I tweeted Bella Schmader and said, you must go into the police in 2 days. Police even tweeted and said, we're waiting for you. All of them spoke to Bella, called, Selatan went in there. Everyone went in there. But when you're doing an investigation, you cannot compromise it. This is a social media trial. A lot of people are sentimental on social media. You saw the fight I had with Yabo in between there. Let's go on, because I only have the 10 minutes you said. Now, knowing that Mohbad's hand had fragments of glass and metal, the first day he was bleeding a lot. Listen now, freeze. They called Fumi Mohbad's nurse, private duty nurse. You know private duty nurses make a lot of money. They're everywhere in the world. Nigerians go to London just to do that. So Fumi was not around, out of town, so they called Feishayo Ogedengbe, who was Mohbad's friend's nurse. Now, Ogedengbe's nurse to Ayobami Sadiq, whose name is Spending. That's his nickname, Spending. Spending now called Feishayo, an auxiliary nurse. Feishayo was asked to treat Mohbad in the house. She went to get the... Believe it or not, all that lady got, they were correct. And I'll go through them real quick. Yeah, she had the right combination, but the problem was that she was an auxiliary nurse. She can only administer those drugs supervised by a registered nurse, RN. You know that level of nursing? The UK has it, the US has it, LPN, GPN, RN, midwives. Just like we pharmacists, the pharmacy techs can dispense medicines. They can counsel my patient. If I'm tired and I say, when I was pregnant with KJ, I sat down here throughout and I was say, go and tell that person, take it with food. But I'm the one that has to authorize the medicine to go out. You see what I'm saying? So she didn't do that. She was trained at an Ogun State clinic. The CMD for that hospital where she trained, she testified. The CMD people means Chief Medical Director of the hospital, they all testified. Everybody came out to the police. They can't tell us that. Now, the CMD was the one that said, yes, we trained Feishayo here, but she's not allowed to be administering those IVs. Let me tell you the combination of drugs she got. There is a doctor on social media called Aproroko Doctor, and there's another one called Dr. Olufumilayo. They're on Twitter. I think Aproroko is on Instagram too. In the coming days, I'm expecting them to do something about this because they're medical doctors that are social media savvy. But as a pharmacist and a journalist, this is why I came out today and spoke to people. She got procaine, which is a local anesthetic, so the pain can go down. This boy is still bleeding. What's infection? Now, she got iodine tincture. Iodine will clean the wound and will change it every 2 days. She got diclofenac, 75. He'll take that every 12 hours for the pain. She got paracetamol. She was feeding that through an IV line, a drip. As she was feeding the paracetamol through the IV line, basically Mohbad was restricted to a bed or a chair. So that as he's taking diclofenac and the procaine, when the pain comes, the backup pain will be the paracetamol. She had a fantastic combination. Finally, you need an antibiotic. Freeze. I just had my third foot procedure. An antibiotic now because I'm having swelling. I have a soft tissue injury. You need an antibiotic. She chose ceftriaxone. This is where I blame NAFDAC. I've been shouting it forever. Regulate pharmacy, regulate pharmacy. People are buying what they want. She went to the pharmacy and brought ceftriaxone. She added it to the IV line with the paracetamol. She did it well. The problem is that if she had a registered nurse, they won't put the ceftriaxone directly in the IV. They should try it intramuscular, IM, which means give it as an injection in the box. If you give it as an injection in the box, you can see if there's going to be a reaction, but she ran it in the IV on her own. Now, Mohbad started convulsing. He had what they call an anaphylactic reaction. So he went, anaphylactic reaction. He got to bang. So anaphylactic reaction will turn into anaphylactic shock. And you literally be in shock. You won't be able to move, do anything. As you 80% bite, you still have 20% life. So when those boys were carrying him to the hospital and saying, you know, remember they were videotaping him. Something moved around his neck and they stopped videotaping. They didn't want us to see anymore. He was actually possibly 95% still I mean, 5% still alive. So what now happened is, if you look at Naira Marley's questions, they're now valid. Where were you coming from? Where were you taking him? Who paid Instablock to say he had ear infection? When Naira Marley posed those kind of questions, who said they should say his ear infections in a blog that will make it even viral? Wrong information went out. So they now took him home. Why didn't mohbad go to the hospital? They self-tried.
Usa Vinted para vender las cosas de tus hijos y dales una segunda vida. ¿Ya no lo usan? Véndelo.
Este año la clase bestial.
Is a very, very potent and good antibiotic. We're using that for a lot of infections. He had a reaction to it. If they had been in a clinical setting, a hospital, freeze, they would have given that boy vasoconstrictors right away. Vasoconstrictors, epinephrine, EpiPen, ordinary EpiPen in America that will carry on us. If bee stings us, yeah, you know that EpiPen. If bee sting you, American bee, the yellow one, you know, there it was though, we took it like that. But they were not in a clinical setting. If mohbad had that anaphylactic reaction to ceftriaxone IV in a hospital, they would give him epinephrine right away and they'll pull the drip, but they were in a house. So they were now rushing into the hospital. In that car, Wumi and the nurse were
stage, from my understanding of medicine, if what you are saying is correct, I'm not saying what you are saying is correct before they come and hold me. You will have needed adrenaline straight to the heart.
So happening is that
an auxiliary nurse cannot inject the heart, so it has to have to be
no. What happened was the reaction came in the IV line. You know, that nurse is going to get off if they go to court, and I'll tell you that now. This is the very important part. Anybody that wants to get this whole story, because Freeze is giving me 10 minutes to go to Twitter Spaces, I've put it there. Freeze, what is going on now is that they now rushed him to the hospital as a last-minute thing because the family believed he was still alive, which is what CPO said. CPO said the family said he was still alive. That they're not going to accept that. So in the car that we saw, Wunmi and the nurse were in the back seat, and the guys were in the front seat taking him to the hospital. When they arrived at Perez, he was pronounced on arrival, DOA. In Nigeria, they call it
DOA.
DOA in America, BID, protein pipe in Nigeria. So at the end of the day, Freeze, it was that day, the 12th, that I posted at 8 o'clock in the morning, my own time. I was in Pacific at that time with my son. And it was Pacific time, but 8 o'clock Nigerian time. And I said, I'm very sad today. Please pray for me. I just got some bad news. I posted it, but I didn't want to be the one to announce. So by 4:30 Nigerian time, Perez Hospital declared him and they wrote the certificate. Now listen, it was that day that I posted and I said, a source from a hospital, I didn't mention the hospital because you don't want to narrow down on your source. If you're a journalist, you must keep your source. A source told me that he had in his system and that there were opiates in his system and he might have had a cardiac arrest based on those opiates. That's what somebody did. Somebody called from the hospital and messaged me and said, you are a good journalist, your work is viral, you need to put the truth out there because they're saying that somebody injected him in our hospital and it's not our hospital. Tell me your hospital, I won't tell anybody. The person won't tell me the hospital. So that reason I gave was right after all. But in the system, what kind of, at least if you bring a body in and they have to certify it, at least take samples of the urine was in the system. First things, and they send it for toxicology. Now the autopsies have been told us everything. What's happened to mohbad? Basically, I don't want to say it insensitively, but I want to go out now. I have called people today. Freeze, Omoned Nwoko, Regina's husband. I have sent him WhatsApp message. I said, Ned, we have to talk about this because if we're going to put anything in law, this is the pharmaceutical law that we need to put in. We have somebody in the National Assembly now, Ned is there. Somebody has to sponsor this bill. Why? Because the third day, the day he was going to buy, this woman went to get something like HCT. They said it on the news conference. And the hydrochlorizer would have reduced his blood pressure, but it was too late. He had an anaphylactic. It was an anaphylactic shock. That's why he was still 90% alive. So what could have happened here, and this is what I think happened. Not only did he react to the ceftriaxone, which is unusual. I had 2 pharmacists in America watching with me on that news conference, and one journalist from Canada, all Oyinbo. What happened is, he told Ola Dimeji, Ileri Oluwa, mohbad told me when he had the fight with Naira, the October 5th fight that I documented, that he used Molly. He likes Molly and Tramadol. So if Molly and Tramadol was inside him, 3,4-methoxy, dioxymethamphetamine, if Molly was inside him, ecstasy, MDMA, the antibiotic reacted with the drug inside his system. That's what I think happened here. So now they have to prove that, because ceftriaxone antibiotic alone, okay, in an IV with paracetamol is unlikely to him. It was a interaction with one of the in the system, wait, that part I mustn't lose my train of thought, which brings me to why he did not want to go to the hospital. Why mohbad didn't want to go to the hospital is that he did not want his vitals taken. If he goes to the hospital, they will take his urine and they will notice that there's a system. mohbad did not want anybody to know that he was still using drugs. He had told his fans it was drugs. So that's why he avoided the hospital. He did not want to go. And now the reaction.
This is assuming though, because
wait.
This is deducing.
Wait, it's not just deducing. The autopsy was read out. Okay. When the autopsy was read out, it was not read out by a pathologist or any form of a doctor. It was read out by a top cop, and he read it out of a paper. If you're a doctor, listen. This is why I'm saying Aproko and Olufunmilayo need to talk on Twitter, and I'm sure they will, and other doctors.
I rise. We rise.
My people, there is a lot.
If you were listening as a medical professional, and you are hearing, and you see the combination of drugs this woman gave mohbad, she did her job, but she's not supposed to have infusing on her own. She's supposed to have supervision. If I were the RN, the registered nurse above her, I would tell her, give him ceftriaxone injection. Instead, give him IM. IM is a route, intramuscular, in the buttocks. Don't give him IV. It went straight into his veins. So if he had any kind of opiates in his system, it will react. One, the question is, why didn't mohbad want to go to a hospital? He was hiding something. Drugs were in his system. And once you go into a hospital and they take your urine, anything they find in there will be in the books. So that when there's an investigation of any kind, MTL knew, this doctor knew, it's public knowledge, those ones now. So that is what happened. He refused to go to the hospital. He refused to go to the hospital, and he did what I would call interaction. And the girl was so panicky, she ran to get the blood pressure medicine. It didn't work. That's why that now explains the scenario in the car. Meanwhile, the press conference. Normally, and what's the name of that guy? Sam Larry. They will be kept for 3 weeks. They might let them go before 3 weeks, but on the press conference, they said that they're going to be monitored because they're investigating the bullying allegations. Naira said he's paid all his royalties to him, everything, but the bullying allegations, they did a good job. They authenticated every single video. See why I said I'm not posting this video? I can't. You have to authenticate videos, date and time. Cost $5,000 to authenticate one video. They spent a lot of money on this investigation. I'm sure they've reached it.
My people. We have heard waiting where our investigative journalists they talk. According to her, when I don't hear them, she say the nurse did a good job, but in a nutshell, mohbad him been put, all those things where contraband drugs, I don't want to call their name here, now him been put for his system. Now him can react with the medicine where they give him. Now him can buy him after the fight. Now make we listen to another video where we get here. This matter, they get you turn. Make I bring another video, make we talk, make we. I think this is the name. So let us listen to this video. Make we listen to this video.
You said it's justice for mohbad. The way they are trying so hard in order for the main truth not to come out, it is becoming obvious. I don't know why now let me this year. You understand? I don't know why. Because you cannot tell me that. Okay, first of all, let me ask a question. The police talk say na nurse chook the boy, right? But why the wife go post say they have taken him away from me? All the posts where the wife posts that they indicate say no be nurse to him. He indicates say that somebody knocked that boy. Do you understand? So now police come and tell us say, nah, nurse na it you can. Do you understand? The thing don't make sense. I don't know why. And secondly, why the wife no report the case to the police? Instead, she rush go meet the blog. Go to their blog. She go report onto the blog. Now, let me now bust here. Now, let me open you people's eyes real quick. Let's start with this first video.
Help me if I die. I'm I beg if I die. Oh, guys, stop this now. What's wrong with you? I never started talking.
Alright, this is the popular video. If anything happens to him, the show Naira Marley, right? But let me bust your head. That's not a complete video. Let me play the complete video.
This new man. I sit down. I will just sit down. Yeah. I'm going to the hospital.
Now, in this side of the video, he made mention of his wife. The wife's name is Cynthia. Her second name is Wumi. He said, Wumi, he said, Cynthia is there. Cynthia is there in Yoruba. That's what he's saying. Cynthia is there. And then when the girl talked, he said, you said you go buy. He was telling his wife, he said, you said you go buy. That's number one. Number two, let's play this recording between Mohbad and his wife.
We share the same life platforms with me and you, Abi. Go on the WhatsApp, we share love. Where is my line? Where is everything? You want to fetch me? You want to post after Abi? To what about you put on Abi? To what about you do my post conversation? But to post Abi. Oh, no, come. If you don't pay like for what you pay for, only you pay. Why worry me? Oh, mo kankan ìwà tí gbogbo family wà láìtàláì tó bá yẹ pé ní ṣe tẹ́lẹ̀tẹ́lẹ̀ ẹ̀sìn jẹ lọ ilé rẹ̀ máa fi ṣàfihàn wà láìtàláì sweat to my living God wà láìtàwọn ní máa fi ṣàfihàn àwọn tó ń kó ẹ̀ ní kò máa ṣe aṣọ tí mo ní bẹ́ẹ̀ mi ò wọ̀ ìyá ẹ̀ ló gbé sí mi lórí ó gbé sí mi lórí ó fẹ́ pa mí ìṣọ ayé ẹ̀ fẹ́ bàjẹ́ ogun fẹ́ pa ẹ̀ ni ó fẹ́ ṣe orí burúkú ni má wọrí náà má wọrí ó fẹ́ ṣàpá mi àbí wọ́n ti bá kú lé ní gbogbo ayé pátápátá.
Just summarize what he said in Yoruba, in English for you. He said, we share an iCloud account. Where's my WhatsApp? You understand? He said, oh, the conversation is what you post when I don't buy Abi. You understand? That is what you want to post. He said, you don't know anything. You and your family. You don't know anything. If you and your family have been doing this to people before, now my head, this thing will stop. You understand? Then he went on saying that if he buy, say the girl will buy family too. You understand? And he said, the cloth when I tell you say I know one, and that cloth now used to put for my head. A lot of things Mohbad said in that thing. Get your Yoruba friends to interpret that thing for you. Finish. You understand? You go suffer. I told you not to put a cloth on my head. You went to go and put it on my head. What cloth is he talking about? Do you understand? And now, successfully, this thing was not carried by all the people who say that they find justice for Mohbad. They not carry on. They deliberately left it out. Do you understand? Now, let's play what Prime Boy said.
I want justice for Mohbad, and I wonder his wife. Why will his wife go online and start framing me? That's wrong.
Privilege to have an
So see Prime Boy here. Prime Boy is saying that he does not know why the wife wants to set him up. Why Mohbad wife wants to set him up. Again, if you go back to the interview, Prime Boy said there was a fight between Mohbad and his wife. And Mohbad carried their 5 months pikin inside car. You understand? This same person where we say that they talk about say she dey mom, carry 5 months pikin, take go show. You understand? This same person again, you hold 5 months pikin for hand, you go the type for Instagram the day where your boyfriend buy. It is obvious that something is going down. Let's leave this one out. Let's put this guy yesterday that said, now read it. So basically, this guy is saying, according to him, he's saying that Prime Boy don't know Mohbad wife. You understand? And then Prime Boy, they jealous Mohbad, which makes sense. He say Prime Boy, they jealous Mohbad and Mohbad wife, no. You understand? So add this one up. You understand? And then if you notice, they are trying so hard to not give Mohbad father a voice. Now this man became pie. They don't give the man voice at all for this whole matter. You understand? They don't give her a voice. They don't criticize the man. They don't criticize Mohbad mama, but they protect the girl. Why? This is the first time in history. This is the first time in history where we say, person, husband, buy, they don't ask the wife, make she talk with the son. You understand? Now, let's go back to the car scene. The car, when they inside car, they say Mohbad wife follow them inside that car. That's the way Mohbad buy. Now, inside that car again, the wife no even shout. We no hear her voice. You understand? Woman, let me say, husband, suppose they cry. Come on, suppose they cry. She did inside that car as if she know the inside. You understand? She did inside the car as if she know the inside. She's firm. She shut up. You understand? Anything you talk about the wife, boom. Suddenly, prime boy just the wife. Next thing, police talk say, the fight when fight to the boy, by the boy. You understand? I talked to him before. Say that powerful people they involved in this case. Some people will take the fall. They don't say that nurse. They don't say that prime boy. So why we say they don't investigate within prime boy talk about that? The wife name, they don't mention her now for many places. You understand? This recording, the blogs no carry and police don't talk about them at all. That first video when Mohbad say if anything happened to them, make their own marry, the wife did it. You understand? The wife get a lot of things to answer. A lot of things to answer. But of course, it is obvious that they are acting on the script. Don't tell me that. Not be today I don't watch investigation when I don't study investigation. It is obvious that something is fishy that is going on, but they don't want to tell the public. Now, to cut the long story short, from what I've calculated so far, somebody somewhere that is big wants Naira Marley and Sam Larry to go down. I don't care about that. That's their business. You understand? But this is how I want you to know. You people say you want them to be arrested for bullying, right? They don't arrest them for bullying. They don't arrest him as Sam Larry. You understand? They see they work on their case that they investigate. These same people again, they don't start to publish another news again. They don't start to try that thing. You obviously want me to buy that voice. But when I do them, it's not like. But me, as a man who stand for the truth, I will stop the one where we see my eyes see. And from my own observation, it is beyond justice for Mohbad. It is beyond justice for Mohbad. There's something that they're not telling anybody. You understand? They should carry it out by yourself. You understand? They should carry it out. I'm saying people where they go insult me, also not see me. It's and the truth like me said it fine. Me, I no relate at all. So before you come follow me this. Anyways, they say if you cannot beat them, join them. You understand? No worry. At the end of the day, all of them will join me. Me, I know the follow crowd. I don't feel talking before. Don't play. But you see this case, now they're savvy. At the end of the day, they know what they do, all of them. But see all those celebrities where they don't fall from RJ, they know what they do. They blow a lie, they deceive now. You understand? Oh my God, the guy this morning. Don't play, you will learn. Sentiment.
My people, this matter Taigele. When I don't hear Dr. Kemi matter as she talk her own side. Very dark man don't talk his own side. And a different sides entirely. Dr. Kemi, they blame the nurse, say that the nurse, say that we don't say. Now, very dark man can't talk, say, then they hide something. And if you come to look at it, they never make mention for one time to Cynthia, when I'm a bad wife. We never hear them talk anything. This matter, it is very, very mysterious. No one will say otherwise. Now, one kind mysterious matter. They say autopsy never come out. They say autopsy don't come out. Kemi, if people listen to her, she said, then tell them, say autopsy don't come out. Meanwhile, yesterday, when they give their press conference, they say autopsy never still come out. Say that autopsy, then they wait for. So now, waiting what they do for the public, they won't try confuse the public. So at the end of the day, then go come out Mohbad wife into this matter. We don't know if not for good or not for bad, or we still don't know. But all we know is that there is something inside where they hide. Make I watch this one again. This one with them. Make I put this one.
At the end of the day, this whole bullying thing where Mohbad face, I would say I blame the Nigerian police because a lot of things would have been avoided if
This one don't stop.
acted well. You understand? But in this country, they like to worship money. It's so sad that the justice system of Nigeria is only for people that have money or the people that know their left from their rights. Now let's play this video.
Help me if I die. Well, I might be I beg if I die.
Oh, guys, stop this now. What's wrong with
I
you?
beg, I never started. Don't worry.
Alright, this was the day where Mohbad said if anything happened to them, make the whole Naira Marley accountable. If you listen to that video, somebody they say, Oga, stop this thing, Oga, stop this thing, Oga, stop this thing. That person where they talk say, Oga, stop this thing, a policeman, even wearing uniform. You understand? Even wearing uniform. Now, that video, as that boy they talk that thing, as a police officer where you be, you're not supposed to be telling him, Oga, stop this thing. You understand? You're supposed to, okay, go and report to your station, they bring the Ramali, tell him to write an undertaking that anything that happens to this boy, he should be held accountable. That is number one. Number two, Mobile filed a petition against Sam Larry. Do you understand? Against Sam Larry. When Mohbad filed a petition against Sam Larry, they say Sam Larry can go do a counter petition against Mohbad. After the West say pay Mohbad for something. But as Mohbad go do that thing, they're supposed to make am. Because if you go do a threat to lie and not be defamation, you supposed also write, you understand, undertaking. Say if anything happen to this boy, they're supposed to force Sam Larry to write undertaking. But of course, I did pretty sure say the police people where Mohbad go relate with, maybe Sam Larry get connection to them. I make them not make her write anything. Do you understand? A lot of the bullying, see that video where we see the boy body they come on blood. Where call Sam Larry name. See the other video for front of club where they collect the phone. See the other video where we see they carry boys when they go do music video. If to write undertaking, all those things for no happen. You understand? Because other than the physical touches where they give the boy, even mentally they touch the boy.
Chai.
That is fact. Mentally they touch the boy. You understand? But then again, all these videos now, Sam Larry. For the Ramali own, me I never see much video. And to be honest, me I know they do crowd mentality. I know they follow crowd. I will talk waiting I see and waiting I observe. As for the Ramali, as the boy don't call him name, do you guys really think after they call him name, he will actually want to buy the boy? That's just a question. If on us, now not say on to start to the cost people. But if to say cause the work, Tinubu for not be your president. That's fact. If to say cause the work, Tinubu not go be the president. Because all of us don't cause Santa. Even me, I don't call her Sheki Daddy. All of us, I ain't Tinubu. But now it's our president. And me, I don't think I ain't. Now pray and they pray for her. Say me, the gym work. Do you understand? So, I ain't so said, no, they work. But yeah, that's fact. There are a lot of angles to look. But then again, the Nigerian police, if we really want this justice to be complete, those policemen where Mohbad give petition to, they're supposed to even lock those ones too. Those ones get questions to answer. That policeman where they tell Mohbad, when you talk about the Ramali, say, shut up now. It's okay. That policeman too, they're supposed to find out. They're supposed to penalize them. And those people give a lot of people. You understand? Now I'm not carrying the Ramali for bullying. And this carry of the other person where we say they block this case. You understand? Carry every other person and block the case. May they serve their job. Don't play. The justice is not complete. However, at the end of the day, the boy said no get through justice. Because when they do this case, make a yes say na justice they define. I said what I said. Make a yes say na justice they define. And now, so those people who talk say, who you they support say for this Mohbad case? If like say they support the Ramali, if like say they support this one, now because you be mumu. In a case like this, if you know they sentimental, why you go to support person? If you want justice, you cannot be sentimental. Who you they support? Now because you be mumu, if you get sense, you don't support anybody, you go ask questions. You understand? I don't turn everybody enemy overnight because of say, okay, I'm not the support one person. I go talk this one, I'll talk this one. But then again, was it? You don't even get one man is confused because you be mumu. Don't play. You be mumu.
Hey, this matter strong. Oh. I don't want justice, but this justice, we don't know again what time it will come. When I see this very dark black boy, what do they call his name? He is the only one that is coming out with facts from my own point of view. Now, the only blogger for Nigeria right now, when they talk things as in be, you know, they look face. If you get them, I'm going to tell you so you get them. And this matter now, Cynthia, Wunmi, Mohbad wife, they never bring and come outside. Why then they hide them? Now we still don't know. Why then they hide Cynthia? We don't understand. All these things we don't see, we don't watch, we never see Cynthia for anyone, my people. This kind of matter. Now the first time everybody talk and say, then do something like this. Everywhere, Cynthia, she dey implicate. Inside car, that day when Mohbad cry, she dey inside. After much more, She did all the concerts then for Mohbad, she follow. But no one where her name come out. No one where they say, okay, make them bring her, make she clear at least the air. Upon say they don't see evidence, say she follow. But they never, what is going on here, my people? We still don't understand what is going on here. We they still look for justice. So now that justice where they bring us, we they talk about Mohbad matter every blessed day. Even though anyhow, we they still talk about the matter because there is still much to talk about. And we will not close our mouth. We have to talk about it. Even though Nigerian police they hide information, even though then they do the one way they feel saying good for them, but still at that, we know that this thing not clear for our eye. It is not cleared. No matter how much we want look and the place where you want look at may not clear for our eye. Which one we go talk? And the one where they say for conference room, they say and autopsy don't come out. That same conference room again. Even just love herself post them. Say, we not understand on again, no Oga police. Now when I come outside, come talk say autopsy don't come out. Now when I come outside, come talk say autopsy never come out. So please, which one are we to just hold? Let us know. They play with us. Mohbad, I know say there is much money in between. The money where they inside this matter plenty, the millions where people don't donate, and the royalties and much more. But at least let justice prevail. Now we they cry for. Let at the end of the day, anywhere where Mohbad dey, make him know say they really worked well for him. We never still see am o. Even Nigeria police don't they fail us. He don't they fail us. All the things we they see here. Now the one they go talk today A, tomorrow they talk B. We don't know. And that Cynthia, Mohbad wife, I believe that she must come out. That is where we are emphasizing. She must come out. Make she come out. I beg. If you people know her, go and tell her that she should come out. Make she talk something. Make she explain where she did, what thing happened. That the Nigerians want to know, both home and abroad. We want to know. And still at that. Now Kemi don't come talk her own. How for her own, she talk the nurse do. That man they talking own. But the Mohbad wife, she never still come outside. Let's hope and watch that she will finally come outside, my people. So now this one we say make we talk here. We don't talk and finish. Or I don't see what in there. At least the latest one. Kemi don't talk how they do the thing work by according to Kemi. Now, black man self don't talk in own. We see what they say inside this matter. Say the thing no straight, the thing no right. Nobody is saying the things as they're supposed to say it. Today they say A, next tomorrow they say B, which is not like that. So my people, we don't watch everything, we don't see everything. So I will be drawing this my curtain here. Now here we go stop this life now. So make we just go see what thing will happen outside. Any other thing, we will come here, come update on her as usual. So this is the latest update for my own side. Now the thing where I say make we share here, make we talk and make una see say these people they are not straightforward at the end of the day. But that just them. Now here where we did Nigerian, both home and abroad, the whole world wants to know what thing really happened. Don't go and blame somebody that is not the person to be blamed. Blame the right people. If not the wife get the blame, blame man. Bring them out. Let her face her own. Because Mohbad, for that videotape, he said so many things, that voice tape. And we are pretty sure that so many voice tapes safe there, the wife go down clear, delete all of them. Now this small one where we come fit here, where all the world come fit here. But we are pretty sure that there are so many other videotapes that did not, see the surface of the light because the wife go don't make sure say she deletes everything. So with this, my people, let us draw our curtains here. Thank you so much for all of now and come watch, listen. And yeah, let us keep our fingers crossed that at the end of the day, there will be justice for Mohbad. Now the two will cry, now the two will come here, come talk. Any other thing again, now God will leave everything for. Now God go do everything. Now God go will leave everything. Now God go do everything for us. As now God come make this case get much popularity. On a very good day, this kind of case, then they will sweep it under the carpet. They are sweeping it under the carpet. But we thank God that God come make everything, make him come outside. And it's for a reason. If it is outside, it's for a reason. So that is what I believe. So my people, when I don't watch everything, when I don't watch, when I don't see, Kemi don't talk on those people that were able to listen to Kemi. And if you did not listen to Kemi, please, after listening to Kemi, after this live stream, you can go back and listen to Kemi and know what Kemi said and what Kemi did not say. And I don't listen to our very dark black man or black boy. He don't talk his own. So what do people think about it? Please drop it down in the comment section. Because we'll be rounding here. People don't have any question, I believe. So we'll be rounding here, and by the grace of God, tomorrow or next, anytime we'll get new latest updates, we will come outside, come talk. With this, thank you so much, all of you that have watched, that have come here. I appreciate all of you. So let me go and continue with other things and catch up with other news. Thank you. Bye. See you guys maybe tomorrow. Let me off this.